Whoa. Num, 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 num. Num, 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 num. Ah. Ooh. Whoa.
Well, Sesame Street has been saved. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Sesame Street has been saved. And we did not need government tax dollars to save it. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we know already that basically a Warner deal that Sesame Street has had for quite some time now basically will be ending very soon, leaving Sesame Street Workshop up in the air and not knowing what their future may hold. And also their cutbacks within the production company itself. So, who will come across and help this classic children's television that's been around educating children for decades? But before we start, don't forget to comment, like, share, and hopefully today's the day I've earned your subscription. We really do appreciate that. We're exactly 1331 on there. Let's try to push it. Let's try to get to at least 1,500 by the end of the summer. We're really trying to get this up. We're ramping up a lot of our programming. As you see, we're adding more programming to the week. Otaku Thursday will be on this particular week with a short version of it. So do tune in Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern, here on YouTube and on Rumble. So, Netflix, of all the streaming companies and broadcast companies to save Sesame Street, Netflix is the one to come forward and decide to do it. I mean, I was, who on their bingo card expected Netflix to get this? Anybody had that on their bingo card? I expected maybe Peacock or Apple TV Plus. Either one of those would have stepped in on there, but it looks like Netflix had pulled the trigger. Now, this is coming from someone who's familiar with the production itself. We were friends with the late Carol Spinney, who played Big Bird and Oscar via our TV show Rabbit Rabbit and Friends. R.I.P. Rich Concepcion, who was the producer of that show. Basically, he was a staple of sometimes calling in during the show, sometimes secretly, and sometimes we know who they are. And then, of course, we filmed a couple of scenes at the studios over at Children's Television Workshop a couple of years ago. And we had some fun doing that. But the thing is that now Sesame Street will be airing on Netflix. How will this deal go? Well, let's read it off the Hollywood Reporter. Sesame Street saved, inks a new streaming deal with Netflix. Netflix is stepping in to save Sesame Street. The streaming giant has inked a deal with Sesame Street Workshop for new episodes for the long-running TV show just months after Warner Brothers Discovery opted not to renew its output deal for the program in a strategic shift in its streaming service, Max, which will soon become HBO Max. Talk about insanity over there. In a notable change from the HBO deal, new episodes of Sesame Street will run on day and date on PBS and PBS Kids app, ensuring that they're easily accessible. Sesame Street has been available on PBS for more than 50 years. During the HBO deal, the episodes debuted on a PBS months after HBO premieres. The unique public-private partnership will allow Sesame Street Workshop to bring our research-based curriculum to young children around the world with Netflix global reach. That's right. Think about this for a minute. We don't need government money to go over to another country and make a Sesame Street. Netflix will do the job, while ensuring children in communities across the U.S. continue to have free access on public television to Sesame Street they love, Sesame Street Workshop CEO Sherry Weston said in a statement, "I strongly believe that in our educational programming for children is one of the most important aspects of our service to the American people, and Sesame Street has been an integral part of that critical work for more than half a century," added Paula Krieger, president and CEO of PBS. "We're proud to continue our partnership in the pursuit of having a profound impact on the lives of children for years to come." The Netflix deal begins later this year with season 56 of the programming. Season 56 will be reimagined with the show dropping its magazine-style format in favor of a longer segment joined by a new animated element called Tales from the 1-2-3. The new season will be released in 3 batches, Netflix says. Sesame Street Workshop has been seeking a new home for the show since HBO talks ended. Some of the Sesame Street library will remain on HBO Max, and the nonprofit has faced a budget crunch forcing layoffs earlier this year. The deal with Netflix and PBS not only provides much needed financial stability for the nonprofit, but it also provides expanded access for program free, an extreme unusual arrangement for Netflix. Yeah, that's right. And what we mean by that is basically Netflix will air it, and at the same time it will be available free on PBS. Now, what does that mean to the Netflix customer on there? Basically, why should I get Netflix for Sesame Street if it's already airing free? See, here's the thing, and this is the important part. This deal does not have the classic episodes. HBO Max will carry some of the classic episodes, not all. Is there another deal in the works to bring back not some, not a majority, but all of the episodes of Sesame Street back on, available on streaming? That I could see. I could pretty much see that happening. That is what will attract customers to subscribe to Netflix. Netflix has basically been dominating in certain categories on their streaming side, including anime. Remember, they're buying a lot of anime to compete with Crunchyroll right now. With the issues that are happening at Crunchyroll right now, you see Netflix take advantage of this situation. The other half of it is, and if you haven't seen the video this week, we got a video coming up that basically, if Cartoon Network goes, Adult Swim might go with it. So basically, some of the anime that was available on Toonami, you might not be able to see it, on broadcast television. You might have to go to streaming to watch Adult Swim. So that leaves Netflix open to get even more anime into their lineup. And the thing is, with this as well, if Netflix pulls this out of the hat, that they're able to get the entire Sesame Street library, what stops them from licensing it out to other streaming services, couple seasons at a time? Not the entire series, but say like seasons 1 through 12. They might go over to Tubi. Seasons 13 and above, 13 to say 24, might go to Pluto TV, or Pluto TV might do a 24-hour cycle of certain episodes. And the other half of this, which is not relatively spoken about. Remember, PBS has shown a lot of educational programs throughout the decades. I grew up with Sesame Street. I grew up with the Electric Company, Zoom, 3-2-1 Contact, and many other series that have come and gone on the PBS station. Could it be possible Netflix could make a deal to bring back some of these classic series like the Electric Company? I would say specifically, that could be it. The other ones, maybe 3-2-1 Contact, which was another problem. Zoom was a good series, but I would expect that to end up on a free streaming service like Tubi, or Pluto TV. I don't see anyone, wanting to run over to say pay whatever pricing for Netflix or any other service just to see Zoom. Even though it is a good series, I would expect it on a free. But Electric Company, I would see it, as an add-on to Netflix. I mean, this could be something coming down the pike that basically Netflix could be buying into public broadcasting shows. I mean, hey, listen, a lot of the British stuff is out there on Netflix and many other services that you may see in there. You may get to see a Masterpiece Theater on the service, possibly, or Mystery, or many of the other series that I have on there. I mean, you've seen it's Upstairs, Downstairs. I think is on one of the original ones are on one of I think on BritBox, if I'm not mistaken, on that. But having Sesame Street in their lineup is big. This is a big deal for Netflix to do. And like I said, this is not government dollars. Because so much that they were pushing, we need government dollars to save Sesame Street. No, you needed a streaming site or a network to step in. Because it was already on HBO Max. HBO Max was giving the money to them. Now the contract is over. So they needed a new company to come in. Now, I'm not certain what if PBS is paying for any of this. Probably they are paying a licensing fee to Netflix for this. I wouldn't doubt it. And probably Netflix is not charging them as much as you would think it is, but they are going to be paying. They got to be paying some sort of licensing fee on there. And because basically you're getting it immediately. As soon as Netflix airs it, you're getting it, it's like anime, it's like if it's on one anime service, you'll get it on all the services simultaneously, which that has happened with anime like Don to that point. So, comment. Let me know your thoughts about this. Is this was a good business deal or a bad business deal? How do you think Netflix will handle it? Do you think there is a second part to this deal coming along for the older episodes? I would watch it. Hey, listen, there's tons of great educational stuff out there from the Sesame Street brand, and it should be shown. So, comment, like, share, and hit that subscription button. That little button on the smash it. That's right. Get it. Hit it hard. Whether you're on YouTube or on Rumble. Thank you once again for clicking on this video, because you could have chosen from thousands and thousands of videos on these social media sites, but you chose ours. We really do appreciate it. So until next time, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye now.